Well, hello there. I invite you to join me on my next trip. I'm going to be doing a hike in Sweden, and this video series I'll be recording in English because originally I had the idea to film this trip. Because when I was preparing for it, I couldn't find that much practical information about it myself, so I figured, well, let's film it so maybe I can help some other people trying to establish a hike like this. Maybe the same hike. Right now I'm going to be packing my lovely backpack that I got for 50 euros via Marktplaats. New bought, it's 200, so I'm proud of that buy. And I got all the things that need to be fitting into the bag here on the table. Oh, and a little bit on the chair there. This is the pile of clothing that I'm gonna be putting in the bag. It's actually not that much of clothing. I got one walking pants, two long sleeve shirts, I think 2 tank tops, one hoodie, and 2 sport leggings. I think we're also gonna pack one short sport pants, and then this, no idea what the English word is, some sort of vest for sports also. When packing for a hike like this, you have to make tough decisions about what you're gonna take with you and what not. I read that in Sweden right now, it's in the south of Sweden where I'm gonna be hiking, it's now between 10 and 17 degrees Celsius. So I hope that's ideal hiking temperature. But yeah, it's gonna be sometimes below 10 at night. So I need some warm clothing during the evenings and some comfortable walking clothing during the day. So I feel like I'm packing minimal. I really hate dirty clothing, and so I'm probably gonna be washing my clothing in I hope a campsite or maybe a river every 3 days, because I'm also taking only 3 pair of socks. So in preparation of this trip, I also bought these walking shoes. They're from Timberland, because my last walking shoes were from Timberland and they lasted, I think, over 8 years until the sole started to fall off in Suriname and I had to buy new ones. I looked for so many hiking shoes and they were just all ugly. Why do they have to be ugly? These were the only pair from Timberland. They were the only ones that had a few walking shoes that looked like you want to be seen in them. So I ordered these, and then actually they don't really fit nicely on the back here. But that's just a compromise that I'm willing to take. I'm only going to be hiking 300 kilometers in them, so you want to be fashionable. You don't want to be comfortable. In an effort to make them a little bit more comfortable, I have been walking on them for the last 2 weeks. I got this sleeping bag that's made for cold temperatures or for women in summer, and it's this brand that sounds like ayahuasca. Right, so I got that. I actually got it from my work when I left as a gift, so that's really nice. Okay, so it's this brand. Okay, then I got this tent. I actually put a lot of effort into finding a light tent. This one only weighs 1300 grams. And I bought it at Decathlon. So after spending so much time into my search, I ended up with a tent from Decathlon. This is my bag cover for in the airplane and also when it's raining. And then inside here is my sleeping mat. everything I bought is like with the consideration that it needs to be as light as possible. So this is quite a tiny and thin sleeping mat, but it's also suitable for colder circumstances or women in summer. Okay, so now my clothing and my tent and things are inside it. And it's already quite full. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna find a way to fit the rest of it in it. This bag is actually not that big. They recommend a bag of 65 liters in total for a trip like this where you need to take your own tent, and mine is only 55. And the last 10 liters is actually this upper part. So yeah, I've sort of already filled it for maybe 45 liters already, so it's gonna be a tight fit. When I picked out this bag, I figured that I'd rather have a smaller bag because like I only weigh 50 kilos. I'm not gonna be able to carry a lot with me anyway. I read on the internet that like in the worst situation you should carry only 20% of your weight, and like that will be like 10 kilos for me, and my tent is already like 1300. That's my tent alone, so by the way, I shouldn't lie, I'm 51 kilos. Okay, so what's next? On the table I have pretty much only essential things and maybe a few less essential things. I think I'm gonna pack this now. This is for underneath my tent to keep it at least like a little bit mud free, because I have to like unpack it every day and pack it every day. So I think this is worth the space. Then I have my cushion. Then my personal hygiene thingies. I figure this is a maybe. In this one I put sunscreen and conditioner. Definitely need that. And I'm looking for my little soapy soap. Where's my little soapy soap? Little soapy soap was here all along. This soap is suitable for washing your hair and your body, and it's also going to be used for cleaning my little pen. And then I also have a little bag of washing shit for my clothing. So this will be my cooking pan, and this will be my drinking cup and my plate, and now my spork. And then I got this tiny little cute knife from in Suriname. So that will scare away the bears, I hope. And then I have some tea, some ginger tea, because that helps with stomach complaints that I for some reason always have to get in my life. And then I have some coffee powder, because otherwise I cannot go to the toilet and I'll get a headache from withdrawal. And then I have some peanut butter and some coconut fat that I figured would be suitable for cooking, but also to put on some bread if I got some. Let's not forget my salt and pepper mixture. About the food, every 2 or 3 days I'll be able to go to a grocery store somewhere along the path. Sometimes you have to walk a few extra kilometers to get there, but this results in the fact that I'll never have to carry that much food, which is like really helping me out here. So like I packed for 3 like days, dinners, and after that I'll need to go to a store. But when I arrive in Sweden, I'll definitely buy some bread, because I remember that I like Swedish bread. So I figured that this will be some good food for 3 days. I think I can do 2 dinners with this, and also have some brown rice, which is enough, I think, for 3 days. Then I made this mixture of oatmeal, raisins, some nuts, and also some seeds to, you know, feel like super healthy. And then I can mix this with hot water in the morning and have myself a disgusting but nutritious breakfast. I have some dried plums, I guess. I think that's the word for it. And some nuts, because they have lots of fats, lots of fibers, super healthy. All that I've shown you so far is now in the bag, and as you can see, it's like almost to its end capacity. So I have some storing opportunities here, but I think I'm gonna use this one for maybe a rain poncho. And then I also find myself intelligent or stupid enough to come up with the idea of an extra little bag that I can carry on my belly. And this will also be my hand luggage in the plane. And I will also be able to use this for grocery shopping. So then I can put up my tent, put my big idiotic bag into my tent, and then use this smaller cute bag for grocery shopping. Okay, then I got some headlamps from Suriname, and I think I'm gonna take both with me, because like in case one of them dies, because they were like super cheap. And then I got also 2 sets of batteries. Then I got the second half of the first Dune book. I made it halfway, and then I discovered that my mother had like this really old, oh there it is, this really old Dune book that's falling apart. And then I thought, oh, I can take the second half with me, so like I won't have to take the first half. And then it's like the book is already so much destroyed that after I finish a page, I can tear it off and use it to make a fire. Actually, I got that awesome idea from this book over here. You know, it's probably a cliche, but yeah, this inspired me to do a hike like this on my own with a tent. Oh my god, I cannot believe it is coming to an end. Okay, following. Oh, my emergency flute. I will probably put that in one of those little side pouches. Then my water system. There will be lots of lakes next to the hiking trail, and there will also be some spots where you can get water, but I read that you need to like clean it or filter it. Even though, like in my remembrance, is that a word? I don't know. In my memory of Sweden, you could drink the water because it's so clean. But okay, to be safe, I got these taps that you put in the water, and then you wait for 30 minutes. And then it's clean to drink, but it only doesn't take out, of course, some dirt, but also no viruses. So bacteria will be killed, parasites will be killed, but not viruses. And that is where my life straw comes into play. I can attach the life straw on top of my water bag. I put the tablet into the water bag, and then after 30 minutes I can like sip the end of the straw or squeeze my bag and then have clean water. It's actually good to have this in your home in case of an emergency situation. So I discovered that you can put the end of this straw on top of this bag, so like it's the perfect combination. It's like it's not even the same brand. It's like awesome idea of me. Next to be put into the little pouch is some fishing gear, a little bit of rope, And next to be put into my little bag is my raincoat, which I have discovered is not water resistant. What the hell? So I filed a complaint at Zalando, damn you. But I sprayed it really, really heavily. So I hope now it will be water resistant. But yeah, I'm also gonna take, you know, this cheap plastic poncho. And then I have this German book with the hiking trail in case my phone dies. My power bank that I bought is charging, but I will also take a power bank with me, and of course this, and then some wet wipes. Yeah, I think this is a luxury product, but yeah, people need wet wipes. So these are the total packages. Actually, I'm not disappointed with the way this turned out. I think when I have bought my gas tank, I'm probably gonna put my, I don't know, maybe sleeping mat on the outside of my backpack. And of course I am going to be carrying water inside this bag too, so that will make the total sum a little bit more heavy. And I think that these are the things that I'm not gonna be taking with me, sadly. Can of tuna. This would have been my third water bag. I just hope that it's not going to be too cold and raining too much. Otherwise I'll be sad. It's time to fit the bags. Well, damn, bag, where are you going with this girl? That is heavy, but not unbearable. Not unbearable. I will probably think differently after walking 1 kilometer, but so far it's manageable. Oh my god. But I already noticed that if you like tilt over like this, then you're gonna fall. Nice, nice, man. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked.